Hello and welcome to another maths video from Juniper Training. My name is Kay Smale and I'm an apprenticeship functional skills tutor. Today's video's topic is mixed number and improper fractions, which is something that can confuse some learners, so we thought we'd do a video to help you out with it. What do we mean by mixed number and improper fractions? It's not a term many people are familiar with. Most people recognise fractions as what we see here, 1/2, 3/4, 3/10. When we're talking about mixed number and improper fractions, mixed number tend to be the ones that people recognise the most because it's something we use in day-to-day life. If you're going somewhere, you'll say to someone, I'll be there in half an hour. It'll take 1/4 of an hour. It's taken me an hour and a half. We're talking in mixed numbers when we use that phraseology. The other side is the one people tend to not be as familiar with, and this is improper fractions. Now, when I was at school, we referred to them as improper, but we were also taught to call them top-heavy because, as you can see, in an improper fraction, the numerator, which is the top number here, is larger than the denominator, which is underneath. And that is something that makes it improper because usually with fractions, that's not the case. As soon as we've hit the same amount as the denominator, we make the whole and it's a whole number. For functional skills, you must be able to convert either way. So you must be able to take a mixed number and turn it into an improper fraction, and you must be able to take an improper fraction and turn it into a mixed number fraction. So let's have a look at how it's done. Let's look at a common one that I think I hear a lot because my son is obsessed with Harry Potter. In Harry Potter, he gets on the train at platform 9 3/4. What would happen if we turned platform 9 3/4 into an improper fraction? Well, we need to know the method that we need to use to do this. So, to convert them, first step, you need to multiply the denominator, which is our bottom number, by the whole number. So in this situation, our whole number is 9 and our denominator is 4. Once we've done that, we add the total to the numerator of the fraction, which is this top number here. So the numerator of the fraction to the side. And then finally, you add the total above the denominator. So let's do it for this number here. So number 1, multiply the denominator by the whole number. Okay, so that would be 9 times 4. If you're not confident with your times table, do 4, add another 4, add another 4, add another 4. That is what multiplication is, it's repeated addition. Thankfully, 4s I'm not too bad at, so 9 times 4 is 36. Okay, so I've done step 1. Step 2, add the total to the numerator of the fraction. So 36 add 3, because 3 is the numerator I've got, and that gives me 39. Write the total above the denominator. The denominator, bottom number, is 4. So that works out at 39/4. I think that would make the story a little bit less attractive, wouldn't it, if Harry Potter was getting on the train at platform 39/4. 9 3/4 sounds a bit better to me. Of course, now we've got to be able to do it the other way. So let's have a look at the method for that one. So we've got an improper fraction here. We've got 33/10. So the method for converting this into a mixed number fraction. We divide the numerator, the top number, by the denominator, the bottom number. It's really important you get used to these terms, understanding that numerator is the one on the top and is how many you've actually got, and denominator on the bottom is how much that whole is being cut into when it makes a whole, should I say. So in this situation, the denominator is 10 and the numerator is 33. So we would divide 33 by 10. Then you write the answer as the whole number with any remainders written as the fraction to the side, which sounds a bit complicated. So let's have a look. 33 divided by 10. Now, if you do this on a calculator, you're going to get decimal point answers. For this sort of question, I would expect it to be on the non-calculator paper. So I would be saying to myself, how many 10s fit into 33? 33 divided by 10. Now, if you're not sure, you could use the bus stop method or you could do it mentally. I can do it mentally, but I'm going to model the bus stop method if you weren't sure. So we're dividing 33 by 10. How many 10s fit into 3? 0. Oh, we've ended up back in this. This is the thing with bus stop. You can sometimes just end up with what you got to begin with. How many 10s fit into 33? Well, I know it goes 10, 20, 30. So I can fit 3 in. Now on a calculator for a decimal, we would keep going. So how many are left over? 3. How many 10s fit into 33? So as a decimal, it would come out as 0.3, but that's not what we want. We want a mixed number. So thinking about how I do it mentally, let's imagine we couldn't go into the decimals. We can fit 3 10s into 30 with a remainder, an R, of 3. So looking at my method here, write the answer as the whole number. So this is going to be 3. Any remainders are then written as the fraction to the side. Okay, what were we working in? Tenths, that's the denominator. So 33 tenths is the same as 3 and 3 tenths. So I've converted from improper to mixed number. If you're not sure, if you want to double check those methods again, do a rewind and watch me doing mixed number to improper again and watch me doing improper to mixed number again. Or, if you're feeling brave, why not have a go at these questions? Grab a pen and paper, pause the video and see if you can convert my improper fractions to mixed number fractions and my mixed number to improper. And I'll put the answers up in a moment, so pause the video. So here are our answers. 45 tenths worked out at 4 and 5 tenths, but in its simplest form, I don't know if you would have noticed it, you can actually take that down to 4.5 because 5 tenths is an equivalent fraction of 1/2. 7 thirds turned into 2 1/3. This was a tricky one, 16 over 4. Kind of put that in there on purpose. There were no remainders, so your answer actually was just 4. 12 eighths worked out at 1 and 4 eighths, but again, that could have been simplified down to 1.5 because we can simplify 4 eighths to 1/2 using our equivalents. Over here, 6 times 4 was 24, add the 1, 25. 3 times 9, 27, add the 3, 30. 2 and 3 sevenths, 2 times 7 is 14, add the 3, 17. 9 times 10 is 90, add the 7, 97. So you can see how they converted between each other. Hope you got on well with that. If you found this really, really difficult, please let your tutor know and they will be able to help you further. Until next time, take care.